Hi guys, so I got a note recently from my sexy raw vegan sis Freely, and what she was contacting me about was her site 30 Bananas a Day, and they have strict policy about juicing. So I had posted some videos, and she just wanted to let me know, very nicely of course, that they had to take them down, and how juices really aren't on an approved list of things to eat and ways to eat on their site, and I so respect that. I mean, it's really getting people to eat enough food and eat a lot of food to fill their body with enough carbohydrates so that they're not starving all day and they don't lack energy. Protein and fats go towards fixing, healing, and repairing, but every single cell in your body runs on glucose, so that's what you should concern yourself with, trying to get as much as you can. And juicing is a high-octane part of the fruit. Some consider it too much sugar into the system at one time, but I use juicing for a number of things, and that's why I made this video. I wanted to show you a few things that I use juicing for. And I also, as many of you know, I wrote a Juice Fast ebook, which is a 5-day juicing fast, and I fully believe in it a great way to enter into raw food and to cleanse your palate, really cleanse your liver and detox your system a little bit, and it really awakens these taste buds and introduces your body to fresh whole food. And believe it or not, it starts to crave the green in food, and that's what I like about juicing. And I'll tell you, if I weighed 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds overweight, I would juice fast until I lost it, all of it, and get rid of the fat, and then start eating real whole food and learning how to do it. So, having said that, I do use juicing for a few things. I like to make dressings with juicing, and I like to use it as a base sometimes for smoothies that I make. And I also, I have a lot of leftover items at times, like the core from a pineapple I use all the time because it's got a lot of bromelain in it and really great nutrients that it's a waste just to throw them away. So I like to use those in juicing. And so I'm going to show you a few different ways. What we have here for a smoothie is I caved and bought some organic apricots. They were very expensive. They were like $3.95 a pound or something like that. They're really pricey. I have some pineapple left over. My boys ate most of the pineapple. I do have the core here that I'm going to use for juicing. Sorry for the buzzing planes. It's the National Air Show over at the National Air Guard here in Rhode Island, and yeah, a lot of planes are going to be going by. If we're lucky, we'll get to see some real action. But okay, so I'm going to also use the juice that I make from spinach. I'm going to add some grapes to it and a little bit of lime because I'm going to use a little bit for dressing for a salad. And then I'm also going to use some of the green in my smoothie to make it a green smoothie. Okay, so let's get this rocking. Okay, so like I said, these grapes, they tend to fly away a little bit, so I'm going to turn the juicer off and load them all in here. Hopefully it's going to give me more liquid. The pineapple core really didn't have a lot of liquid come out of it. And it's kind of thick, which is good because of the dressing that I want to make. It's nice that it's thick. Okay, so I have all the grapes in. Now I'm going to bunch up some of this spinach in a really tight ball and feed that in. Okay. Pack it all in there, as they say. I like to bounce a little bit and get a little oxygen in there. Pump that up. Okay. Alrighty then. So, like I said, this doesn't have a whole lot to it. But then again, we don't really... Actually, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to grab all of it. Okay. So, we don't even need to use a lot of it to make a dressing. Okay, just put a little bit more lime in there. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my blender because I'm going to use this to make my dressing just a little thicker. Alright? And what we're going to use is just a little bit of this apricot and a little bit of this pineapple. A little bit. Okay, so this is very sweet and tart, and it makes a perfect dressing for a salad. I've got some apricot and a little bit of baby arugula, and we're just going to pour that on top. Okay? It's going to make a super salad dressing, and the great thing about a raw vegan salad dressing that is low fat is you can have as much dressing as you want. I used to hate having to just spoon out 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon on a whole salad and try to make it taste good. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a base for my smoothie, and these are little apple bananas I get from Hawaii. They come this time of year, which are awesome. They travel a long way, I know, but they're super, they taste sweet, and apparently they're not a hybrid, I guess, so that makes it an original fruit, which is fabulous, of course. And I had to wait till they got real brown, which didn't take long, only took a couple of days or so, which is great news because, you know, I think so many of these foods are frozen, and they taste bizarro once they start to brown and get ripe because it's an unnatural state, so. Alright, so we've got our bananas. I have, like I said, 1 cup of pineapple that I was able to sneak away from my boys as they took a whole pineapple with them to play golf. And now I have this, oops, lost some. I have these apricots that I love. I'm so addicted to. They make everything taste like a lifesaver candy. They're really good. So this is a smoothie that I'm going to make that I use the juice for as well. So I'm able to get 2 meals out of the little bit of extra juice when a lot of times that's foods that you may throw away. I don't think you should juice anything at all that's moldy. But, you know, before it goes bad, and if you have too many, period, then you really want to use it. Okay, so... So everybody asks me what kind of juicer I have. I have a Blendtec. I hear the Vitamixes are fabulous. The Blendtec was about $300 cheaper at the time. So that's why I went with the Blendtec. That's it. That's the only reason why. So here's a meal, right? Get some.